Hello, hi everyone, this is Ganesh, and in this video I am going to explain about trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. This is another topic, very important and interesting topic this is. And earlier I have done a few videos about the trigonometry topics, like what are trigonometric ratios, and even one more thing is there, trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. Now I'm doing, and also trigonometric ratios of for specific angles also I have done. So in this I'm going to explain about complementary angles. So before that, please share these videos to your friends and don't forget to subscribe this channel. And let us say, to understand these complementary trigonometric ratios of complementary angles, first I'll take a triangle, and this is the right angle triangle I've selected here, and here I'm giving names angle A, angle B and angle C. So we all know that in a right angle triangle, here one angle must be 90 degrees, here angle B is 90. So if I take angle B is 90, what about remaining two angles? Remaining two angles is compulsory, those are complementary. Why? Because in a triangle, the interior angle, sum of the interior angles must be 180. So if already angle B is 90 degrees, so sum of remaining two angles must be 90. So here if I take angle A is x, and what about angle C? That is 90 minus x, that is 90 minus x. So angle A is x degrees and angle C is 90 minus x degrees. So now for this triangle I'll apply the ratios. So trigonometric ratios, we all know that what is sine ratio, what is cos ratio. That means sine ratio, for example, what is sine ratio? Opposite side by hypotenuse. Such kind of ratios, all the things we all know that. So here I am applying with respect to angle A I am taking. So angle A, if I apply sine ratio, what will happen? If I take sine x I am taking. So with respect to angle A, according to sine ratio, opposite side by hypotenuse, opposite side by hypotenuse. So opposite side is here BC, and what about hypotenuse? AC. So BC by AC. So sine ratio, sine x equal to BC by AC, I got it. Now I'll take, what about with respect to angle C, cos 90 minus x. So what is this ratio? So this angle I selected. So with respect to angle C, what is cos ratio? Cos ratio is adjacent by hypotenuse, adjacent by hypotenuse. Here with this angle, adjacent is BC, adjacent is BC and hypotenuse is AC. Now we can observe clearly, you see, sin x ratio is BC by AC and cos 90 minus x also BC by, both the ratios are equal here. That means what we can conclude? So sin x is equal to cos 90 minus x. So these two are equal or not? These two ratios are equal by this example, right? So sin x equal to cos x. That means we can conclude sin x and cos 90 minus both are each other complementary ratios. So these two are complementary ratios. So like that we can prove all the things, like if I take another one, if I take tan ratio, so here I am taking tan x. So with respect to A, what is tan ratio? Opposite side by adjacent, opposite by adjacent. So here opposite of angle A is BC and adjacent is AB. So BC by AB. Then what about cot 90 minus x? That means cot ratio I am taking with respect to C. So according to this angle, what is cot ratio? Adjacent by opposite. So here adjacent is BC by AB. For cot ratio, here I am taking, this is adjacent and this is opposite. So BC by AB. So we can observe BC by AB, here also BC by AB. Both the ratios are equal. That means what we can conclude? Tan ratio is equal to cot tan x equal to cot 90 minus x. That means tan and cot are complementary ratios. and even now I'll take cosecant. So cosecant x I'll take. What is cosecant x? Generally cosecant x with respect to this angle, cosecant is hypotenuse by opposite. Hypotenuse by opposite means AC is hypotenuse and opposite is BC. And what about secant 90 minus x? Secant 90 minus x. So here 90 minus x. According to secant what happened, hypotenuse by adjacent, that means hypotenuse this one, adjacent is this one. So hypotenuse is AC and adjacent of angle C is BC. So therefore AC by BC. Now we can observe cosecant x is equal to AC by BC and secant 90 minus x is AC by BC. These two ratios are equal, means we can conclude cosecant x is equal to secant 90 minus x. That means cosecant and secant are each other complementary ratios. So now we can conclude that sine ratio and cos ratio both are each other complementary ratios, and second thing is tan ratio and cot ratio both are complementary each other, and third one is cosecant and secant, these two ratios are each other complements. So these three things we need to remember. If we remember, we can write the complementary angles of each other. For example, I'll take a few examples now. For example, here sine 30. What is the complementary ratio of sine 30? So then how can we write it? First, what is the complementary ratio of sine? Sine complementary is cos. So immediately we can write 30 is there. So when we are writing cos complement, so immediately 90 minus 30. 90 minus 30. So whatever angle is there, 90 minus, here we have to write it. So what is 90 minus 30? So 90 minus 30 is cos 60. So sin 30 complement is cos 60. So in this way we can convert the ratios into their complementary angles. And what about secant 35? What is the complementary of secant 35? So secant 35, the secant complement is cosecant. Cosecant, write it first. Then immediately 90 minus whatever angle given 35, write it. So cosecant 90 minus 35 is 55. That means secant 35 complement is cosecant 55. So in this way easily we can convert the ratios into their complementary angles. So now we'll do a few problems based on this. Here the question is evaluate the given expression. So simplify or find the value. So how can we find it? Here the given question is tan 36 by cot 54. So how to simplify this? So for these kind of things, first observe 36 and 54 both are complementary angles because 36 plus 54 equal to 90. And second thing is tan and cot both are complementary ratios. Yes. So at this time, one of the complementary ratio converting into another. For example, tan I'll converting into their complement. What is the tan complement here? Tell me here. For example, tan 36. Tan 36 I can converting. What is the tan complement? Cot. So cot, when we are writing cot, we should write 90 minus 36. 90 minus 36. Then what is 90 minus 36? 90 minus 36 equal to 54. So this is cot 54. So that means tan 36 value is cot 54. Now in the given problem, for example, tan 36 by cot 54 is there. This is the problem. Now in the place of tan 36 I can write cot 54. So now cot 54 by, already in the denominator cot 54 is there. Now both are same ratios. This is also cot 54, this is also cot 54. They will give same value. Therefore cot 54 both gets cancelled. The answer is 1. So in this way we can simplify the problems using complementary angles. Look at the another problem here, sin 15 into secant 75. But here we can observe 15 and 75 both angles are complementary angles, but here sin and secant, these ratios are not complementary ratios. So what we can do? So is there any other option? Generally sine complement is cos. So can we write secant in terms of cos or not? So look at here. Generally secant we can write secant ratio 1 by cos we can write, because here cos and secant are each other reciprocal. That's the reason secant we can write in the cos form, that is 1 by cos. So the same thing I'll do it here. So sine 15 into secant, in the place of secant I'll write 1 by cos 75 I'll write. Now you see here sine and cos each other complementary ratios. So therefore one of the ratio I'll converting into their complement. So sine 15, for example sine 15 I can convert. Sine complement is cos. So cos 90 minus 15, cos 90 minus 15 I'll write it. So after writing this, cos 90 minus 15 is what? Cos 75. That means sine 15 value finally cos 75. So cos 75 we got it. Now this cos 75 I'll substitute here. Cos 75 into 1 by cos 75, already cos 75. So these two gets cancelled. Finally 1 is the answer. So in this way we can simplify the problems. Another problem here, cosecant 31 degrees minus secant 59. Yes, here 59 and 31 both are complementary angles, because 31 plus 59 is 90. And coming to ratios, cosecant and secant both are each other complementary ratios, right? So one of the ratio converting into complementary. So cosecant 31 is equal to secant 90 minus 31. So 90 minus 31 is equal to what happened? Secant 59, because 90 minus 31 is secant 59. That means cosecant 31 equal to secant 59. So in the place of cosecant 31 I'll write secant 59. Here already second term is secant 59 already. So both are same, secant 59, secant 59. So both are same means this minus this is equal to 0. Both are gets cancelled, finally 0 here. For example x minus x, both are same numbers, so 0 will get it. The same thing, sin 59 value and cos secant 59 value, secant 59 value both are same, so gets cancelled. 0 is the answer. Here you see another kind of problem. This is tan 48 into tan 16 into tan 42 into tan 74 equal to 1. So the answer is 1. After simplification, the answer must be 1. Here LHS and RHS parts are there. From these kind of problems, first I'll take LHS part that is tan 48, tan 16, tan 42, tan 74. And first you observe, is there any complementary angles are there? Yes, 48 and 42 complementary, and 16 and 74 is complementary. Now I'll do some rearrangement, like tan 48 into tan 42 I'll write it here, and into tan 16 into tan 74 I'll write it here. So according to commutative property we can write it. And after this, so one of the because here we can't multiply, so complementary angles will use complementary ratios. So here tan 48 is there, and tan 42 I can write 1 by cot 42, because tan reciprocal is cot. So tan we can write 1 by cot, so 1 by cot 42 I can. And after this tan 16 I can write 1 by cot 16 I can write, and this one is normal. So one term must be changed, another term just leave it like that. And now if the angles are equal we can cancel it, right? So now tan 48, what is the complement of tan 48? That is cot 42. Why? Because here you see tan 48 is equal to, what is the complement of tan? Cot. So cot 90 minus 48. So cot 90 minus 48 is what? 42. So tan 48 I can write cot 42. The reason I can write like this. and now into here already there is no change, cot 42, and coming to here cot 16 is there. And what is the complement of tan 74? Again cot, tan complement is cot, and what is the 74 complement? 16. So again these two are equal, this one and this one is equal, and here this one is equal, cancel, both gets cancelled, and these two are also cancelled. Finally 1 is the answer. So here we have to prove 1. Yes, we proved. So in this way we can use the complementary angles and trigonometric ratios. Here another problem. Here cos 36 into cos 54 minus sin 36 into sin 54 equal to 0. So how can we prove it? Here also I am taking LHS part. So after taking LHS part, cos 36 and cos 54 given here. So here two terms are there. This is one term, this is another term. Here these two are in sine ratio, these two are in cos ratio. So at this time, if subtraction is given, means one of the term should be converting into another ratios. For example, cos 36 and cos 54 as it is I have written, and sin 36 and sin 54 complements I will write it. What is the sin complement? Cos. So cos 36 complement is sin 36 complement is cos 54, and sin 54 complement is cos 36. So therefore now you see cos 36 cos 54, I can write cos 54 and cos 36, just rearrangement, minus cos 54 and cos 36. You see these two terms are now equal, cos 54 cos 36, cos 54 cos 36, both are same terms, therefore we can cancel it both. After that 0 is the answer. So in this way we can use the complementary angles of trigonometric ratios for solving these kind of problems. I hope you understand well. Please share this video to your friends, and I need hundreds of likes and comments, good comments, and subscribe this channel. Thank you very much.